I'm Sam from Mower Magic, and today I'm going to walk through what you get in a Sherpa STJH1711 gas weed burner. This is everything that comes in the box, plus one optional extra. I'll just go through what you get in the box, and then we'll show you how to put it together. So to begin with, we've got the most important thing, the owner's manual. We always recommend with any product that you look through the owner's manual and familiarise yourself with how to use something. So give that a read first before you do anything else when you receive your product. And we've got the 5 metre pipe. We've got the spine for the trolley, and then the axle for the trolley as well. We've got two chains here, so they go on the trolley and they hold your gas bottle in position, stop it from falling off while you're moving it. We've got the gas lance itself. We'll go through this in a bit more detail because there's a few things to point out on this, but that's there as a complete assembly. We've got your regulator. So this is a POL 105 regulator, and that is designed to be used with orange propane bottles. It's one of the most common gas fittings out there, but this won't work with a clip-on gas bottle. It won't work with a green patio gas bottle. It won't work with a blue butane bottle. While you can use those gases with this product, the supplied regulator is strictly for orange propane canisters, and that's 2.5 bar. And that's a superior pressure, or rather a higher pressure than you can achieve with the clip-on regulators, which are usually 37 M bar, which is equivalent to, it's a fraction of what you get with 2.5 bar. So you need that higher pressure for the machine to perform as it's meant to. You've got two wheels here, both pneumatic for the trolley. They come pumped up, so you shouldn't have to put any more air in them. Then down here, you've just got the fixings for the trolley. So you've got two large thick washers for the wheels and two split pins which hold them in place. You've got four wing nuts, therefore securing the chain to the spine of the trolley. And then you've got two sets of bolt, nut and washer, and those hold on the axle to the spine of the trolley. And then over here, we've got something that isn't part of the standard kit. So this is an optional extra. And this is the wrist saver. And what that does, that sits on the end of here, and it means that while you're using the machine, your wrist and your forearm, they're supported, so it doesn't take quite as much of a toll. Now, it may sound a bit silly because it's not that heavy at all, but if you're using it for hours and hours on end, you'll be really happy you have this. So, on the lance, it's fairly straightforward, but your controls here, this controls the volume of gas flowing through. So it's just a valve there, and it's just labelled plus and minus. And this trigger opens the valve and lets the gas through. So you need to turn on your gas. I'd recommend probably just turning it a little bit, just so a small amount of gas comes through. Open that up, light it, and then open the rest of the gas up once you've got a pilot light. So, and then speaking of igniting it, this is a piezo igniter. So essentially, you press this button, and then a spark travels all the way down this wire here to the end here. And you may be able to see that on camera if I just press that a couple of times. There's a little spark that jumps from a point inside here, and that'll be in the centre of the flow of gas, and that will ignite it. Now we're just going to put this together. I'm just going to do everything up finger tight just to show you how it goes together. I'd really recommend using tools to nip everything up so it is tight. So a socket set or an adjustable wrench, those are probably the best things to use for this. We'll start with the trolley. So we've got the main section of the trolley and then the axle. So the axle goes behind the trolley like so, and you want this bit facing up. Now, a lot of people ask me, what's that for? So that, when your trolley is completed, if you put your lance in the storage position, clip it onto there, then the tip of the lance will go over this and will hold it steady in place so it's not flopping about. So, just pop that over there. And we'll just use these nuts and bolts. Thread those through the holes. Just get your wheels and push those onto the axles. So just make sure just to get the valves facing outwards, so if you ever do need to load them back up, then it's easy to access them. Like that. And then you'll have a hole just protruding out there. I'm just going to pop on a washer, push the split pin through. Okay, so that's the trolley mostly complete at this point. We just need to fit the chain. So, depending on the size of your gas canister, you might want to put your chain on in a link midway through. You might need to put the end link on. Just for the sake of demonstration, I'll just use the end links for now. All they are, just pop the link over the thread. There it is, that's one done. And that is your trolley completely put together. For the burner itself, if you've purchased the wrist saver, then you just need to put that on first. So, just need to loosen the Phillips head screw at the top of it, and then that allows you to just slide it over the handlebar like this. You just want it to sit in there. Doesn't matter exactly where you put it, but just don't put it all the way in so that it fouls on the trigger. So you just want to have that just around here. Then just tighten this up. When you're holding the lance, you can see that rests against your forearm there, so all the weight isn't on your wrist. So you just need to put on the hose. These are left-hand thread connections. That's very, very common on gas connections, but it's a good thing to know because you don't try it so that you're not turning it to the right to try and tighten up and it's not going anywhere. So you need to turn that counterclockwise to tighten and clockwise to loosen, and the same is true on the other end with the regulator. Now, the hose goes on the smaller thread on the regulator. Again, counterclockwise to tighten. And then you just need to fit your regulator onto your gas bottle. And again, as you can see, you've got these notches here which indicate that it's left-hand thread. But these connections, I really would stress to tighten these up as tight as possible so you prevent any gas leaking out of the tool while you're using it. That way it'll be safe to use. So with that, all your equipment is assembled and ready to use. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment if there's anything else you'd like to ask us, or like this video, or follow our channel if you want to see more content like it. If you're watching this prior to a purchase, the link to the product page is in the description below, so you can go through there and buy that if you have liked what you see. Thank you very much for watching.